Hey, what's up guys? Today I just wanted to make a small tutorial on some advanced movement that you guys can do in Black Ops Cold War Zombies. You can now mantle up on ledges and a bunch of other spots around the map, and so it's really cool that we can finally do a bunch of that stuff now. I kind of just wanted to show you guys the most important kind of movement mechanic that I use very often, and this is the G-slide. A lot of people may know this mechanic as well since it's been around since the beta, and although they nerfed it quite a little bit, it's still pretty effective with all the stuff that you can do in this map. You kind of interact with the Easter egg. It can become very useful in certain situations. Now, first off, I'm going to show you guys a bit on how to do this, and after I will show you guys my favorite spots, and it is done like so. By sliding off a ledge in this game, you basically gain a big huge burst of momentum just by basically just flying off the ledge with your slide, and sometimes you can miss it, so you kind of have to get the timing right. But if you do get the timing right, you get a huge boost of momentum. So the very first thing that you want to do is kind of find yourself a spot around the map on where you would think would be a good spot to G-slide off. Now, of course, not all ledges on the map are going to be available to do so, but you guys can get pretty creative with this because there are certain ledges around the map that are kind of not supposed to be there. And so if you go and jump on top of it, as like in this room, there's an example. This little barrel over here isn't really meant to be jumped on. You can jump on it, but it kind of has this small little repulsion that it gives you. But this is a G-slide that I use, for example, quite often. Now, it is a pretty hard one to hit because it is on the side, but if you hit it perfectly, you kind of get that little slide off on this little middle cylinder here, and you get a pretty fast burst over there. Now, it is, as I said, doable pretty much anywhere underground, mainly. Since you are going to be spending majority of the game, if you are doing an Easter egg, somewhat like that, you will be spending mostly of the game under here, and it's really fun because you can really navigate this part of the map freely. If you guys use this mechanic, it can really help you in some situations. So first, I'll be starting over here on power, kind of from the end of the map here. Once I do power, or come down from this main bunker stairway that comes down from spawn, I like to give myself a small little boost off the ledge there to kind of, you know, skip this whole part around and get back into the action very much quicker. You can also try to, you know, train some zombies up over here, bait them in for a train, and just slide all over them like that. Hit them with a quick mag. Now, the second spot that I really use often is for when I go pack-a-punching. I really like to use this spot to just skip the entire gap of just going all around here and down the stairs. If you guys hit it really perfectly, you guys can actually land all the way over here, or at least mantle. And the mantle is super quick as well, so you guys can, you know, get a quick time saver there. And also in the boss fight, you guys can get some cool navigating routes to try and, you know, survive a bit more. Third favorite spot, as I showed you guys earlier, coming down from this route over here into Speed Cola. Now, I don't really hit this one often yet because it's kind of a new spot that I found a couple of games ago, but if you guys do hit this quite well, you guys will get a pretty significant boost of momentum. Fourth spot has to be after the small little cutscene for Orlov, coming over here and hitting that huge little momentum boost once the dogs spawn in, because once the kind of step procs off, you kind of get a bunch of dogs to spawn into this room. You also get a little bit of mini bosses as well, so it's a really good mechanic to just get out of that sticky situation instead of just shooting your way out. My fifth favorite spot has to be over of Deadshot Daiquiri. Now, this one's quite a little bit weird because you can't hit it all the time since there's that little corner there, and so you can't really gain as much momentum off it as you would normally for the other ones. But if you guys probably hit it from the side here, also because of the roof, you could probably get a good one in. My final and favorite spot so far has to be in the airplane crash site. This is kind of a super rollout that you guys can do to just get across the map super quickly here, and it is just to just G-slide across the entire thing there. you kind of gain a huge momentum, and upon landing on the rock, you kind of gain a push off glitch that, you know, just kind of pushes you in the direction and really helps on you know, getting across this yard super fast. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial. I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you guys have more questions on the little G slide mechanics that you guys want to do, feel free to leave them down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.